Sold by C4, Cellucor, and Extend. Use the code Clydesdale to get 20% off at checkout at c4energy.com. On Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the widest array of content here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notifier so you're the first to know when new episodes are available.
Hey.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Oh, hey. I'm good. How are you?
Good. It looks like you got your hair lightened.
No, it's just the lighting. It's not. I haven't paid any more money for it. Remember this haircut?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it's still that haircut.
Still that haircut.
Yeah.
Or
happy Monday.
Yes, happy Monday for sure. So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the big 23.2. Oh, our main host is just now joining. He's a little mad we started.
We're fine. We're good. It's all good.
Well, some of us are trying to get a workout in at lunch.
People were asking for us to go live, so we just decided to just go ahead and take matters in our own hands.
Well, you catch your breath, and we'll start talking about 23.2.
Yeah. So I did it about an hour and a half ago.
Okay. How you feeling?
I feel okay.
Yeah.
The pull up. I picked a really good pull-up bar. I found one that was perfect for me.
Yep. I like that standard this year.
Yeah. I started with hey Justin.
Hey.
I started with the strict jumping, right?
Yeah.
I practiced that a bunch and I was like, okay, I had a mixed grip, I had supinated, overhand, underhand, all kinds of things. I wore my glasses for the workout. And when I was moving quickly from like a lying down position to a standing position to look up at the rig, I couldn't really see very well.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good strategy. I probably should have had my contacts in because I sort of got a little disoriented like every time I tried to look up because my glasses weren't on the top of my head. So that was a problem. But I lasted maybe four burpee pull-ups that were the strict jumping, and then I went right into kipping.
You're like, and we're done.
This kind of sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did that. But shuttle runs were good. I mean, I just kind of went back and forth and did my thing. I sort of rested then. I love burpees. So like it wasn't really a problem for me. My engine's surprisingly not too terrible since I got sick.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was good. So I got 121 reps.
Yeah, girl.
So into the round of whatever that is.
30.
Yeah, I got 6 shuttle run. No. I got 6 shuttle runs after the round of 25.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The shuttle. Yeah.
I didn't get, yeah.
That's awesome.
I wasn't getting to those at all. And then I got 144 on the thruster.
Yes.
Yeah, I was disappointed there. I was hoping to get more than that. But I mean, realistically, I didn't deserve more than that because I haven't picked up a barbell in a really long time.
Yeah.
But I squat cleaned everything.
Yeah,
I did from the get-go, which I don't normally do. And I did 115, 125, 135, and then I failed 145. And then I went, no, 140. And then I failed 145, and instead of doing 145, I did 144. I did 142. I made that, and then I did 144. Yeah. And then I tried 145 again, and I missed it. So like 145 was not in the cards for me, apparently. Yeah. And at that point, I was just getting really tired.
I did the workout twice. And I'm going to tell you all the reasons why I did it twice. Okay. So first I did it Thursday night, and I had been sick all week. But I felt better. Like I totally felt fine. I was doing the workout, and all of a sudden, like I started to feel like I was going to shiver, almost like I was so hot, like that I was cold in a way. And so like I took a look at my heart rate, and I was at 197. And
hold on. Say that again for the folks that weren't paying attention.
197 was my heart rate.
God, Amy.
And I've literally never seen my heart rate that high before. No. And so I took a look at that, and then I was like, okay, I've got to walk. Like I'm walking these these shuttle runs. I'm letting it come down, and then it would, like, I would go back to the burpees. It would spike up a little bit. So I just I had to take more breaks than I would normally.
Were you jumping on the burpees? Jumping back, jumping up, or were you stepping?
A mixture of both.
Okay.
Mixture of both. And so then I got like 19 of the 20 burpee pull-ups then, of the 25.
Okay.
And then I did my thruster weight, and then, because you can have people help you. And so, like, I was like, hey, this is what I want next. And then they put too much on it. And then and I failed that one. And so then they said that they put too much on it. And I was like, this is the weight I want it. And then there wasn't enough time. So
they're fired.
Yeah. I only got 125 on that day.
Okay.
So then I rested Friday and Saturday, other than like active, like yoga kind of stuff. And then I redid the workout yesterday, and I trusted my plan this whole time. And I just did the fall down, step up, do a burpee.
Yep.
I got through the 25 burpee pull-ups that time, and then I got 3 shuttle runs after that.
Awesome.
So it was definitely for me worth the redo. And this is what's crazy. So the day where my heart rate got 197, my average heart rate during the workout was 167. So I go and look at what was my average heart rate this time, where I got more reps, and my average heart rate was 130.
Yeah, that's where, something was going on with you for sure.
Yeah. So
interesting.
I did better
for you.
Yeah.
And then did you get better on the thruster, or did you get what you were hoping?
Yep, I did better on the thruster. So
good.
Yeah.
And that one that you sent me counted, by the way.
Yeah.
I know it didn't need to, but
yeah. Well, I did have several people look at it, because I had the judge on the floor, and then another judge there. They had 2 different answers.
Okay.
And so
that was fine.
But I had a video, so I sent the video to a bunch of people, and had a head CrossFit judge look at it and said it was a good rep. So I counted it.
Yeah, that was fine.
Yeah. Scott,
my problem was getting out of the bottom of the squat. It wasn't pressing it overhead. Like every time I failed, it was not, I couldn't stand the weight up, or I'd get stuck halfway up.
Yeah. Scott, tell us about your experience after you take it off of you. Okay. Good.
So mine, I did it last Friday, during the lunch class. I had no aspirations for anything great with everything going on with the asthma, the sinuses, and all that stuff. And actually was so stoked for what I did. I ended up, I think I got 48 reps, 47 reps, something like that.
Nice.
Which doesn't sound like a ton, but for me, that's a lot. And the burpees actually were the easy part of the workout for me, which I have never said once in my life. And I think the sinuses are now open, and I'm actually getting air when I'm doing them. So I'm not as gassed through them. And yeah, that was the easy part. The shuttle run sucked. My calves tightened up like really fast. But I kept moving. And then when it came to the thruster, I had no clue. I've not lifted real heavy, but I think I looked back, I'd cleaned 155 like twice, and that's as heavy as I've gone in the last probably 18 months. And so I got to 155 and missed it twice on the clean. The first time it rolled off my fingers inside. Second time I left it too far out in front, and then there was no time left.
Yeah.
So, and I jumped from 125 to 155. So it was, it was a big drop. I should have done something in the middle, but it doesn't really matter to me. Like, I'm just happy that I'm able to do this, because I was saying yesterday, like, I did a lot of last year's open foundations. And I've done 2. I started the workout this week, RX, and then just went to regular burpees. And I'm just counting the scaled score. But I did a couple burpee pull-ups, which I would not have been able to do last year at all.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. My feet hurt for some reason. My feet were getting really sore, which that never happens to me before. And I noticed when I went back and looked at the video that I was exerting a lot of effort on the way down from the pull-up. Like I was doing the pull up and then I was coming down instead of just doing the pull up and letting go.
Yeah.
Which, I wish I had filmed myself prior to and observed that and then maybe tried to correct that, because I'd be curious to see if that would make any difference.
Yeah.
But, when we redo this in a couple years, maybe I'll have a chance to do that.
When it's a repeat next year.
Right.
So Corey, to answer what you're saying, we weren't talking, and actually this is a good topic for today because this has caused a lot of conversation at my gym this weekend. It's not about the hitting the depth of the thruster. That's the question. The question is about are you allowed to move your feet?
The stepping as you press out.
The stepping as you press out, because I understand that there is no re-dip. I'm 100% supportive of that. You should not be able to re-dip. That's a jerk. And that's part's clear. But what CrossFit is not being clear about on their standards is saying whether you can move your feet or not. And even if you look, Hiller's video talks about it. And even like Ben Smith commenting on CrossFit HQ asking what are the standards.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be this hard for us to figure out if it's a good rep or not. That needs to be very clear.
Yeah. I'm considering it just like you would a regular lift overhead. If
Right.
you're doing a clean and jerk or if you're doing a push press or something and you still have to adjust your feet before you settle, that's fine.
Yeah.
You're allowed to do that. So that's kind of where my head is with regard to
Yeah.
that, without any other information officially from CrossFit.
Right.
CrossFit has said you can step. There's so much, and this is probably an unpopular thing to say, but there's so much over evaluation of the standards now. So many podcasts have a comment about it or a theory about it or whatever, that we have over analyzed it to the point where I think it's confusing some of the everyday CrossFit judges in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like these are discussions for high level judges who are going to be judging through the season and who need to determine what a standard is and come up with that standard. And maybe there needs to be a judging committee that comes up with those standards at the beginning of the season. But with all these comments and all this commentary on it, I'm more confused today than I was when we started on Friday.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It sounds like another rant coming.
Well, I guess that was the start of one. I didn't even think of that yet, but
yeah.
And I think what Hiller did last year was a good thing. Like the standards needed to be looked at and the standards needed to be talked about, but either shit or get off the pot, because we're nowhere better this year than we were last year. The same stuff is happening.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Thanks
Go back to running your show.
Okay. So you that's what you did for your workout today. I'm not going to redo it for a third time. So I'm not going to do that workout today.
Are you working out today?
I did a workout today.
What'd you do? Tell us.
So today was strength, front squat, back squat combo. So every 3 minutes, 3 front squats, 6 back squats without letting go of the bar. So basically you re-rack, but hold on to the bar, duck your head under, back out, 6 back squats.
We're doing that tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah. So Patrick told me to stay super light. I did get a little cocky on the third set, added some weight, and my lungs felt it almost immediately. So now I know that is a threshold thing that I have to look out for. The workout then was 3 rounds for time. It's 3 3-minute windows of 15 calorie bike, 12 pull-ups, 9 box jumps, remaining time of the 3 minutes, AMRAP of clean and jerks.
Were people getting through that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm doing that tomorrow also, and I'm concerned. Might have to adjust.
I wonder why you're doing that tomorrow.
Yeah.
So for me, because we're trying to find that threshold again.
Bruce, you're such a flirt.
I did a reduced reps count.
Okay.
of 10:86. And I had plenty of time. Like I had a minute and a half. So I know so I can push a bike now. That seems to be okay for me. I can push so I did ring rows. That was not even effort for me. And then the box step ups that I was doing took it out of me quick. Like that's a threshold move for me that I've got to work on.
Okay.
And then the clean and jerks, the same thing. Like doing fast reps with load, I have not used to. I'm used to doing a couple in an EMOM. So those were the two things that got me quick. And I know that like, that's what I have to push in the future, but it was a fun workout. It is deceptively hard though. By that third round, you're feeling it.
Yeah.
And you get a minute rest in between each window.
What kind of heaviness on the clean and jerk? Was it like 135,
So
95 or was
RX was 115.75.
Okay.
So very moderate. Not bad at all. And then like I even went lower than that. Cause I'm not supposed to lift heavy weight. And I do notice that is moving with weight is a limiting factor for me. So, but yeah, fun workout.
Awesome.
I'm going to
You'll have fun tomorrow.
I'm going to hit up 5x5 back squats at 75% in my garage. And then I'm going to, because I've got to take my daughter to the doctor, so I'm not going to be able to make it into the gym. And so I'm going to try to do somewhat of what's happening at the gym. There's a bunch of push-ups and like rowing. So I think I'm just going to do like run 400 on the treadmill and hit up a few push-ups and just kind of do a couple of rounds of that. Get some body weight and cardio.
Let's tighten up that plan, please.
I will tighten it up by the time I do it. I will tighten it up
and report back to us. I'm sure.
I for sure.
Yes, please. Speaking of Natalie, senior prom.
Senior prom, yeah.
When is that?
I don't know. April. She's got a dress, but I don't know.
You have a dress.
Yep.
Okay.
She bought it online.
Because we're driving an hour and a half tomorrow to go try on a dress that my daughter has to have.
Do you know how I feel about shopping in general?
I know. And she's already purchased a dress online that is not shipping for another couple weeks. Yeah. So if we decide on this dress, maybe we don't have to buy the other dress, but we shall see.
Well, that could be a good bonding experience driving there.
Yes, I think it might be, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. We should probably update our listeners on our friend Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
We should. It's part of the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Well, Charlie.
You've got the latest and greatest, right?
Charlie had hip replacement surgery last week. He was definitely feeling good right after surgery as he was texting us and sending us dog videos. Although he kept saying he couldn't feel his legs. And I was like, I think you're not supposed to right now. So just
be grateful that you can't.
That's fine. So I went to visit him about 2 days after the surgery, and he mostly just stiffness, like was bothering him. And he's bored out of his mind. And so I gave him some recommendations of some Netflix shows, but I will tell you what he was watching when I went over there. And I don't know if you know this, but I think he has a man crush on Marky Mark. On Mark Wahlberg, because he always be talking about him. And, you know, he's always like sending me videos from his Instagram account, and he was watching them. So man crush on the Mark
Was he
Wahlberg.
watching like a music video or a concert or a movie?
It must have been some YouTube video.
Oh, just like super stalking him, not even like watching shows. Or
unless he has like a YouTube show or something that he's watching episodes on.
Got it. That's weird.
So he's currently on a walker.
Is he really?
Oh, yeah.
Does he have the tennis balls?
No tennis balls, but he's got to be on a walker for like this week plus. And then he's got to be on a cane. And I was like, you guys, I was like, can I pimp out your cane and get you a cool hat? And he said, absolutely. So
Corey, only the good vibrations.
Yep. His surgeon did say that they were glad that they went with the replacement versus a repair because it was a lot worse than they thought.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Bruce, you did already miss it, but I saw that you
Check the leaderboard.
Yeah. So so we got senior prom, we've got Charlie's update.
College visits still going out to Ohio on the 11th.
Okay.
I think we've sort of, she's not going unless the boyfriend goes, and I really don't want to drive 18 hours in 2 days and spend money on a hotel for 2 nights if we go out there and she doesn't go there, because it doesn't really matter that she has to see it or not, because if he goes, she'll go.
What's the other option? Like, what's her other choice? Or
she has a ton of other choices.
Okay.
I mean, many other choices, but they're all, they're all the same as him.
Yeah. Great.
There's that.
That's a hard lesson.
And you can't, there's nothing I can do about that.
Nope.
I had, oh my God. So, my daughter is graduating in 2 months. She has her first, so she has like a really serious boyfriend. They got into their first fight. She called us crying that they were going to break up and it was all over. And
oh no.
And then 2 hours later, it was all fine.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
But sobbing to the point that we couldn't understand her to know what the issue was.
Right.
So like hearts are like in our throats. What the hell's going on? Is she dead? Is she in the hospital? No clue. And here her and her boyfriend just had a fight.
Young love is
good stuff.
Yeah, it's hard.
Old love is complicated.
I was going to say that
love is complicated. You guys are just such fun.
Guys, you guys are making me blush.
Oh, I love Nick.
Yeah. So any predictions for this week?
I think it's going to be deadlifts and step ups.
I think there's going to be double unders and maybe dumbbell snatches and handstand push-ups.
Oops.
But I don't know.
Well, just to make it complicated for all affiliate owners, it'll probably be like walking lunges. I actually saw a video today, and you please talk to this, Kat, and Amy, you are a coach. I saw a video today where the floor at the gym was so short, they actually had to tape diagonal lanes to get it to make it 25 feet.
What a shame. What a shame.
Like, that's insane. And yet we keep doing this to affiliate owners.
But haven't we had 25 feet before? We've done walking lunges with 25 feet. So it's not like it's brand new. Not that I expect affiliate owners to go and buy a bigger space just to do the open. But it's not like that's the first time we've done that.
Yeah. We've definitely had lanes like that to do. Lunges, bear crawls, handstand walks.
Right. I think I like how everything's been so accessible, and I don't think they're going to put anything in this one that's not accessible. In other words, I like deadlifts and step ups because it's pretty much like there aren't too many people that can't do either of those things, either at a scaled weight or, with less weight on a box. And I feel like handstand push-ups, that there's too much of a delineation between RX and scaled in terms of the movement standard. Same thing with handstand walking. And double unders, get a bunch of people. The only way they do double unders, maybe in my opinion, would be if they started with single unders and it was some kind of a buy-in to the next round.
I wouldn't be surprised if they put single unders in it this year.
Yeah, I mean, they were in it. I'm really hoping that they don't do wall-facing handstand push-ups. I think that could be something for quarterfinals, but I don't think it would be appropriate for the open.
I think they're done with for time workouts in the open. It is too much of a pain for an affiliate owner to try to schedule heats when you don't know how long it's going to take your heat to finish.
Yeah, I just hope it's
I think they're going to save those for quarters.
They could put a cap.
Or they could do like a 21:15:9 with a cap. Yeah, with a short cap. These 20-minute workouts are killing us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my guess was double unders and snatches of some sort. And then I saw that there were no boxes. So I thought probably dumbbell snatches with a box step up with the same dumbbell.
Yeah, maybe.
Uh,
Let's hope.
that really exposes a weakness of mine.
What's that?
Box step ups with weights
Oh,
on
with
one
the
side.
dumbbell.
I'm very weak on one side.
Oh.
Yeah.
We shall see.
So,
Yeah.
so I do want to promote something that happened on our channel. It was not us. Stephanie Price interviewed the Kerstetters Sunday morning. And if you have not had a chance to listen to it, Shelly Kerstetter is just an awesome, awesome woman and does an amazing job talking about what it's like to be the parent. Really, she breaks it down to just being a parent, right? Whether your kid's an elite athlete or not, they all have the same issues and they all go through the same things and they all have the same likes and dislikes of other people. And, but she talks about being the parent of 2 CrossFit Games athletes. And if you don't know, Olivia's older sister, Ellie, is also, was a teen CrossFit Games competitor. But they talk about what it's like to be the parent of an elite athlete. And they even go into, they have a third daughter who's not into sports and what it's like to make sure that that daughter get special stuff too, right? That it's not just about Olivia and Ellie, but it's also about the other daughter who just likes to go shopping and do stuff like that. So it's a great interview. If you have the time, please go check that out. Stephanie did a great job getting them on.
Awesome. Wow. Sorry, I'm going to mute.
Why are you muting the dog?
Because the mail delivery is going to come by and Mert's going to start working.
So Amy, you know, we're under a tornado watch.
No, I didn't know this information.
Yeah, it just came through as I was running downstairs.
I did hear Alexa light up a few times.
Yeah. Yeah, it just came through. We're under like a tornado watch.
Well, that's going to suck when I have to go to the doctor's office with my daughter.
Do you remember, I think it was last year, where there was like a funnel cloud in between our 2 houses?
Yeah. And she's got lacrosse practice outside today, so that'll be real fun.
Yeah, that might get canceled.
No, they don't cancel that.
For tornadoes?
No, you got to play in tornadoes. Only lightning only is what they cancel. Tornadoes, you just have to run faster.
Do we have shelter? Well, we both own houses.
And we have basements.
Nick, we actually have basements here in Ohio.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember at the games when there was the tornado watch?
Yes.
I was in the bathtub of my hotel by myself, very scared.
And our friend was manning the campground.
I wanted to walk over to your hotel.
And the rain was coming through our window, our closed window.
That's right. Yeah.
That was nuts.
That was insane. 2 years in a row, they've had major weather emergencies at the games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because remember the night our neighbors were having a good time and it was raining and lightning outside. And Kat was doing Instagram Live of the rainstorm. Do you even remember, Kat? Or
that fun that our neighbors were having. Yeah.
When our neighbors were having.
They were like newlyweds or something on their honeymoon.
Yeah,
yes,
something.
I think it was Yonakowski.
It might have been Amy. That was awkward.
Yeah.
It was young kids too. I felt like we saw them again. I don't know. Where were we when we got off at the floor? We thought we were.
Wow, they put a vending machine over here within 10 minutes.
That was at the games too, right? Was that before? Like, did you and I get there early and then Amy came later? Was that?
Oh no, I was there.
Oh, you were there
with the vending machine.
Yeah.
Thing?
Yeah. Were you there the night I was taking pictures of the storm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Amy and I drove together.
Yeah.
See, guys, I'm telling you, there's something wrong with my brain. I'm losing it.
Well, that's because
Too
you're
much.
50.
So Andrew was actually in a tent at the games,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
and they had to go into a friend's hotel room.
Lucky to have friends with hotel rooms.
This is why maybe we shouldn't RV to the games, although I think that would be a really fun experience.
And then Corey said, "I feel like tornadoes make you run faster."
They will. That's why it's
That
my daughter will be fine. I practice.
Amy just needs her alone time in the garage gym.
Yeah, I'm glad you
right?
Get out there and play. Get out there. I don't care that
Oh.
there's a tornado coming through. I need my time in my garage.
I've got to get my workout in, guys. Fitness.
So I haven't gotten into any fender benders or locked my keys in the car since. Well, actually, that's a lie. I did lock my keys in my car, in my garage. Like I got home, and I never take my keys out of the car when I'm in the because it's just in the garage.
That's good information to put out there on a podcast.
And I must have locked the door of my car. So I get in the next morning to go to work or do whatever. This was on Sunday, and my car's locked. Now, luckily, the spare key is elsewhere, and it was in the house. And it actually was on Chris's keychain, and he was still at the house. So that would have sucked if he was gone, because then I would have been locked out of my car yet again.
Yeah,
I've decided I need a new car, one that won't let me do that.
okay. That seems like a reasonable time to.
Seems like a reasonable investment, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't even want to get it fixed from the accident. I just want to get a new one. I just want to like take it somewhere and be like, can you just give me something else, please?
Just I'll trade it in.
Just a little duct tape here and there. It'll all be good.
Okay, Scott. We know all about you and your duct taped car.
I do have white duct tape. I could play around with it. It's just a little embarrassing. I'm like going out with friends and stuff, and I like come at, I've got this like old beat up car now with a busted bumper. I don't take it into the shop until like March 7th.
I would like to review also time at the games when we had Scott's car that was duct taped, and it was parked literally on top of
The truck.
Wait, on top of, it wasn't a parking spot. It was on top of a hill over a curb. And he was like, hey, go get the car. So I go get in the car, and everybody's looking at me because here's a car that's not in a parking spot with lots of dents and duct tape. And
First of all, enough about that. There were 8 million cars up on those things because there is no parking at the games.
This is true.
There is none.
I would have felt better about it if it wasn't also duct taped up and people were looking. I felt like they were like,
it gives it the
"I wonder why that car was
flexibility
so good."
to be able to like kind of come down off of that without any damage. It kind of moves and shakes and transforms.
Oh boy.
Bruce wants to know what kind of car. I don't know if he's asking me or you, but I have a Honda Pilot. It's ancient.
What do you want?
Oh, what kind of car do I want? I don't know. That's a good question. Probably some smaller SUV type vehicle, but I don't think I can ever get a car again.
Yeah.
Like when I rent cars places, I feel like my ass is
so
on the
low.
ground. I feel so
Yeah.
low to the ground. I love my son's truck. I would love to just trade with him. Maybe I should do that.
I mean,
This
you're
truck's
probably paying
badass.
for it. So
Well, this is true. This is true. I am.
yeah.
And my car's paid off, so if he had my car, he wouldn't have to have a car payment.
But there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah.
I would just
Yeah,
like
I think we're
something
gonna-
that's like less than 10 years old, so that has like some of the modern technology
Oh yeah.
that cars have now. You look like a BMW type. Fun fact, I had a BMW when I was like 23 years old. It was awesome.
Fun fact. So did the Radowskis.
Yeah.
Only
I was a baller. I was making a shit ton of money as a young person, and I had like no expenses whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure I paid like $500 a month for this BMW. And my dad told me one time, he's like, you better put a mattress in there and live in it, because for $500, that's ridiculous.
So
yes.
Scott used to work for BMW Financial
Okay.
here, and we were like 25, and every 6 months we got a brand new BMW that he would build online, and then they would ship it directly here, and we had to trade it out every 6 months. But our car payment was less than my Honda Civic,
Wow.
so we
That's
felt
kind
like
of awesome.
ballers until he got a new job. But then we're like, oh, now we have to buy a car.
Yeah, that's like a lot of people that have like sales jobs where they get company cars.
Yeah.
You know, and you can get something, really nice because you get a stipend or whatever. But
Yeah.
no, I was leasing cars for a long time before I bought this Honda Pilot, and I bought it in like 2012.
Yeah.
And it's the first time I've never had a car payment, in a long time.
Mhm.
So it's kind of hard to
Yes.
justify getting something now because I'm just spoiled and used to not having to, having that extra money around.
Yeah. I feel that.
But I would like something new and pretty. So
Mhm.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, your car's nice. You have a nice car.
Mm,
Yeah, without the duct tape, it's nice.
Oh, I mean, are you gonna get it fixed?
We're
Start going to the junkyard and finding the part.
we actually are getting it fixed.
Yeah.
But we may trade it in.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'd love to have a Jeep.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Not so
Like we were
practical
rolling
though.
around in Vegas.
Yeah.
Why do I need practical? I have nobody
That's
living
true.
here.
They're
Like I don't
expensive
need a
though.
4-person.
they
I
are.
know.
I mean, all that stuff. Everything's expensive right now. It's ridiculous. I need 8,000 more
So
members at my gym. And then I can get whatever I want.
8,000?
Yeah. Something like
Oh.
that. Murph agrees.
so I don't know if you guys talked about Natalie, but I found out that I got the wrong antibiotic from my doctor last week and ended up breaking out in hives, waking up Saturday morning, wanting to scratch my skin off. So called them today. They said, well, stop taking it. I said, well, that happened on Saturday. So, and then I have a follow-up Wednesday. They're going to see what they can do. But actually, like my sinuses are pretty clear. I can breathe through my nose pretty good, and the workout went pretty good today. I just still have some of that drainage I'd like to get rid of. And I don't know what that's going to be. Last prednisone was today, so then I can get rid of this puffiness from that. But yeah, that's all that.
Well, I'll find out and let you know.
I was thinking maybe she had like scarlet fever or something.
Yeah, I mean, she's been sick for like 3 weeks and just was on her last day of antibiotics. So it could be the antibiotics or it could just be a viral. I don't know.
Yeah. You would think if she was going to have a reaction, it would have been right away. But I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
I wish I was. I pretend to be
No,
sometimes.
you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, sorry. All right, I have to bounce because it's time for me to get ready to go to the doctor.
Okay.
Okay. Peace.
Good luck.
Thanks.
See ya.
So,
Hi.
so when are we doing this coaching riff rant?
Whenever you want.
I think we should do it Wednesday. If we
Okay.
can get Amy on board.
Okay.
Oh, cool, Travis. So when are you going under the knife?
Ooh. This is for his neck, right?
Yeah. He has 2 vertebrae he needs removed, or not removed, or probably fused, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
That would be weird to remove the vertebrae. Corey is not a doctor, but he did stay at a Holiday Inn Express once.
Speaking of, I still have to get a hotel for that stupid trip. Ugh.
The Miami trip?
The Ohio trip. I can't remember what hotel I had booked the last time because I canceled it twice.
And then you call and they're like, "Oh, you again?"
Yeah, right. Exactly. Are you really coming? I don't know. We shall see. 2 artificial discs. Good. A couple weeks. That's quick.
Artificial discs. That's the first I've ever heard of that.
Really? Are they like cadaver discs? I wonder. Corey, let us know what you want to rant about. Send us a DM. We'll get it into the show.
I think this is what we should do. I think that coaching rant riff,
Mm-hmm.
and really what the title of it's going to be, Corey, is what makes a good coach. But I think that we open the phone lines for that one.
Oh boy. No pressure. Shit. Should we have Travis try it to call us? See if it works. Hold on.
Well, I think we should actually like take some time to set it up Wednesday if you have time.
But I'm just saying it would be great to know now if it worked or not. So if Travis can call me, we can see if it'll work or not. Just to give us a baseline of what we're working with.
Yeah, he may have just dropped in to tell us he's having surgery and then left.
We shall see. I've got my phone on silence, so you won't hear my ringtone. Somebody call me. Yes, call again. Try. I like it when Cat cusses. Did I just cuss? Fuck, I don't even realize it.
His baby now.
Hey. Oh, hold on. Wait. I got to get you on the right audio.
Maybe.
All right. Hi.
We were super successful last time.
So I can hear Travis. Can Travis hear me?
Can Scott hear me?
I can hear you, Travis. Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you. Oh, can you hear him? Scott?
Now I hear nothing but you.
We can't hear Scott now. Shit. Well, I think I can't hear Scott either, but I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear Cat.
T Swift and Cat, great combo. Can everyone hear me?
I can hear you, but can you hear me?
What a shit show. We still
Can you
can't hear
hear me?
Scott. I think it's because I have, right? I think it's, hold on, let's try this. I'm switching like different versions. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
No.
Can you hear me?
Caleb?
I can hear.
I think the
I
reason
can
is
hear
I've
Travis.
got too many things hooked up here. I've got my AirPods for earphones, but the mic and everything else is through the Rodecaster. And then so maybe let me try to get on my headphones and see. This is a dry run, guys. Just bear with me. Let me get off of my cat's. See? Exactly. All right, I'm gonna disconnect my AirPods. Hold on.
Wad Zombie's a douche.
So I can hear you, Travis. Can you hear me? Travis?
Okay.
Hello, Travis.
Can you hear me now?
So I can hear Travis. Can he hear me?
I am speaking. Don't tell me what to do.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear Cat, and I can hear Travis.
With me. Hold
Now
on.
I can't hear Cat.
Says he can hear me. No, I can't hear you.
Travis, I can hear you.
How about now?
Whoop! I just heard Scott.
I can hear both.
I heard you.
I can hear
I
both.
can hear both.
Cat,
No, I
speak.
can
Not
hear
the
Kat.
greatest for me.
Nope. Now you're back.
Bruce.
I can hear everybody now.
So
You
so
can?
I can hear everybody.
I can hear everyone, but it's
Yeah.
super low. There's definitely
You
something
sound
wrong on
good
my
on
end.
this end. Yeah, because it sounds good here.
That's good.
Yeah, Kat was all, let me keep the Roadcaster. I'll be able to do it.
I
Scott,
can't
do
hear
you want
Kat,
one
which is
more
no
thing
problem
to
as long
do?
as I can see her. Bruce, you're so cute. Straight.
This dry run needs some lube.
Oh, geez.
Good job on that.
Nick, you're the best.
I don't know why.
So
you
we
didn't
can
call
hear
it.
everybody.
I'm always
It's
the one
just
that
Kat can't
has
hear
to have the
us.
job.
I can hear you guys. It's just not through here. I don't know where I'm hearing you from.
You have like $800 headphones on. My God.
Oh, shit.
Where are the headphones plugged into?
The Roadcaster?
Directly?
Directly.
And you can't up their volume separately?
It's all the way up.
Okay.
Yeah, Bruce, you're right. I probably need a separate phone for the podcast and not my own personal phone. It's a little weird.
Yeah, you need the bat phone. You don't want people calling you.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind that, but I don't like them. I don't like people that aren't on the podcast
I'll
calling
talk
me
to
during the
anybody.
podcast. That's the problem.
Yeah, true.
So got any new products lined up, Travis, while we have you on here?
Nothing new. The women's joggers keep selling out of. Restocking the camo, and I have black ones also that are coming because people have requested just straight black, and still working on men's shorts. They're a pain in the butt.
Okay, sounds good. What about thick-thighed men's joggers?
Thick-thighed men's joggers? I could look into it. The older ones that I used to have were a little bit bigger in the legs. The new ones are slimmer.
Yeah. I love joggers, but most of them are so tight.
Yeah.
You get to see all the kibbles and bits.
Mine are super slim, but they're somewhat slim. I will say this, they're really freaking comfortable.
Yeah.
I might be biased, but I live in them.
Well, give me another 6 months. Maybe I'll try a pair out.
Stop having all these procedures done so you can whoop ass in the gym. I know how it goes.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't been able to basically put a barbell overhead in months, and it's super frustrating. So hopefully this
that was the best part of my workout today, was going overhead. Felt so good.
Oh, I can't wait. I attempted, it was probably a month ago, I attempted an overhead squat with an empty bar, and I almost dropped it on my head. I could lock it out overhead, but as soon as I squatted down, the nerve shut off and my arm basically gave out. So that was real fun. And I've almost dropped a 15-pound dumbbell on my head.
Yeah, not good. Yeah, 50, you can't even hold 15.
So, no, and that's the thing. I can hold it up, but as soon as I start to lower it, it just gives out.
So Nick wants to know, are you trying hard enough?
So my old CrossFit coach had a saying, and it was try harder to suck less. And I try every day.
Guys, I fixed my shit. There's a this adapter that lengthens the cord from my headphones to the Roadcaster Pro. When I push it all the way in, I can't hear, but I'm like playing around with it. It's just out a little bit, and I can hear you guys.
Whatever you're doing,
you need a new cord.
Oh, it is? Shit.
Okay. Well, if you couldn't see Travis, she was going back and forth in front of the mic.
Oh, here I am. Is it cutting out now? Am I good?
No.
Oh, there we go. No, we're better, I think.
Yeah, we were back to 1-900 Cat.
I was going to say, sounding a little sultry.
Just the way they like it.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. All right, so that's good. So the phone is fixed.
Progress was made.
I love it.
Yeah.
You like it?
Love it.
Corey.
So for Wednesday, make sure you have a new cord.
I'll do my best.
Wednesday's the official call-in show.
We're going to do a what makes a good coach. And apparently it's yelling, try hard to suck less.
Try harder to suck less.
There we go.
It's a good one. Somebody told me I need to make that shirt again, so that might be happening.
I'm just glad it's working.
I am too.
But we've had it working before.
I'm kidding.
And then when you need it, it stops.
Yeah. I will take pictures of all the settings. I mean, I've done.
I think you need to take painter's tape and put on every control of where it needs to be set.
The output is the chat and the input is the main. I'm going to write that down.
Write it down.
Wad Zombie says you can get pretty far in life by sucking more.
Of course.
In some circles, that is correct.
Expect that from him.
Input main.
Expect nothing less, Wad Zombie.
Yeah.
Just
So,
the tip is not enough for you.
So Nick, do we have a thumbs up or a thumbs down for what happened today? It's a Ronco.
What happened today?
Set it and forget it.
What happened today?
Are you going to tell us what happened today?
I didn't hear what
I
happened.
don't know. It's not my news to tell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn it.
No,
Can't
that's
do
the
that
tease,
stuff.
right? Thumbs down.
Great.
Oh, thumbs down. Yeah, so it won't be mentioned, I'm sure.
Guys, I don't like wearing these headphones. I don't feel cute in them. Not gonna lie.
It's all about cute.
I mean,
Do you have where's your turntables?
right?
Can we get some scratch?
Ricky. All right. I think we've taken this show off the rails as much as possible.
Bye, Travis.
All right,
With
guys.
that,
We'll talk to you.
Bye.
We will see you all next time on the Clydesdale Media Podcast.